What's up? How we doing? This is Jammer. How we doing, everybody? We doing good? Trying a few things new today. One, trying for any of the camera friendos, taking a quick kind of play at Basic. We were talking about this after stream with her. And with going to 24 frames. So we're gonna see how 24 frames, it's not as smooth, but it looks nice. The cinematic look, if you will. What's up, Chewy? Doing good here. How about you? I'm good, man. Raw 27 Tread. Oh, Crocobie. Looking crispy clear. Yeah, this one I'm curious more about my overhead. This one, oh, how embarrassing. Didn't turn on my sweet green lights. So I'm curious to know. I'm gonna watch a couple side-by-sides after the stream and see. But we got a cool board. It's orange. See that? Boom, orange. I'll show it off in just a second, but we have a pretty cool build today as probably the world's leading expert on building Bacca60s. Boom, building another one, but this one's different. You couldn't get this; you had to dye this yourself. So a buddy of mine, who I've been friends with since before Mechs on Deck, sent me this. He has an OG Bacca. He dyed this orange. He also put the plate in backwards, so that's funny. So keyboards, am I right? So black and orange, very UT Texas vibes. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I might do this in like a green. I need to have him walk me through how he did it. So you're not the world's leading expert. That's fair. That's fair. You sent it to the world's leading expert. So how was everyone's Thanksgiving? I hope it was good. Let me know. We'll talk Thanksgiving in just a moment. I do want to give a quick shout out to our awesome sponsors and partners. We have on the Type Project Keyboards, Candy Keys, Kinetic Labs, as well as Zap Cables, Type Beast, Smith & Maroon, and 3D Keys. We'll hear more from them later. And after this, we'll probably go through a quick little Black Friday, see what kind of deals are happening in terms of the keyboard world. I'm going to try something with this. I'm going to try to build this in under an hour. Okay, so there's I'm talking from this to keycaps, typing, working, sounding solid, hopefully. So I'm gonna do my best to get this done in under an hour. Here are the two cheats. I've already put on the bump-ons for safety. So there's one cheat, and two cheat is I pulled this off of my Bacca polycarb. Currently my Bacca polycarb. Currently on my Bacca, is Perestroika. So all these caps fit perfectly, so it's not like I'll have to be searching for caps. But we're gonna try and get this done. Stabs, everything. We've got some cool TX stabilizers proto samples, and then we're using just a standard. I think this is just a wire from some Durox. So build just a regular split backspace. It's literally the exact layout I use. That's what he requested. So 3 stabs, a 7U, and 2.5E, or 2Us, I should say. So yeah, I'm curious about these two. They look like they are clip-in, so that'll save some time. I will start. We'll pull out a stopwatch and we'll start it up here in just a moment. Let's go down. So I deleted our Mechs on Deck transition, so that's cool. So, sorry, Eric. I messaged him and I was like, hey, I know you're at work, but I deleted this. Sorry. But yeah, so here is the orange Bacca polycarb. This is a Squid 60, the metal version. An aluminum with a brass weight. This has the aluminum weight. Which I really, really fucking like the fact that I went aluminum. I think that was the right call. I think it makes it still like, it's still beefy, it's still heavy, but it's not so, I mean, this is an annoyance to pick up sometimes. So anyway, all right. So 1 hour to get these and the, oh yeah, I should probably mention what I'm using, U4Ts, 63.5 gram, and then a 90 gram space bar, which will be nice. I'm probably gonna going 205 with everything else, but I might go, this is some 206 grade 2, so extra thick on the space bar to add just a little extra creaminess to the space bar. So very excited to get this built. So here we go. And start. All right. Well, yeah, already wasting time. Already wasting time. I've been getting really into Forza, so man, just speed is everything. Forza Horizon 5 has been a lot of fun. I'm actually playing video games with Eric, which is like bananas. I never do that anymore, but I was playing with him and Quakems last night. Nebulant, some other awesome dudes from that group. So these are not, showing these off real quick. Come on, you do not have to clip these. So nice touch, good call, nice touch. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? Slapper the bears.
You're already behind. Go go go.
We're already behind. Go go. Exactly. Got to take those turns. Got to hit those corners. So, I'm gonna get these lubes. See, the thing is, like, a part of me wants to rush, but the lubing aspect, because not only, like, I could build a board definitely under an hour if I didn't have to lube stabs. Nope, that's not the first one we're going. If I didn't have to lube stabs, this wouldn't be a big thing. Or if I didn't do them, like, well, right? Like, I need to make sure that the stabs are lubed properly, because anyone can throw some stabs in and call it a day, but not everyone is able to effectively and quickly lube stabs to where, you know, when you're racing, it's like you got to keep the car in good condition. Although honestly, in most races, it's like if you're not first or last. But we got to go for quality as well. So first stab is going to be the space bar, which we will set aside over here. One drunk man, hello. Deletes transition to save 3 ticks. Fuck yeah, dude. You got to. Every fucking interval counts. $205's going on the remainders. 205. I usually don't, for lighter springs or non-symmetric springs, I typically will not use 206 as it can be too much. It can be too thick and cause it to be a little gummy. But with the 90 grams on that space bar, I think it will handle that 206 perfectly fine. Orange, hell yeah. Hellbent, hello. Guys, if you haven't checked out Hellbent, check out Hellbent Caps. He is, in my opinion, one of the best new wave artisan makers. He is definitely in my top 3 of artisan makers. He's probably in my top 2 of current artisan makers, as CYO has retired from the game. So how was everybody's Turkey Day? For those who celebrated, hope you ate a lot of food. I ate a fuckload of food. We decided to just hang out. My wife and I were like, let's just make Thanksgiving for ourselves. We'll visit the family on Christmas. And enjoy, not having to stress about travel, not having to stress about, our family is close enough that our travel is it's just a 3-hour drive, nothing crazy, so we don't have to get on a plane or anything, which is nice. But still, it takes a lot of days and planning and all that shit. And I'm very proud that someone honked their horn outside and my dogs didn't lose their fucking minds. So good job, puppers. But yeah, so for those who are unaware, my amazing wife, Abracadoodle, Doodle Queen, is a vegetarian. And while I do like turkey, it's not something that's like I like turkey sandwiches way more than I like just like roasted turkey or fried turkey or my brother made a smoked turkey that was very good, but it's not like in terms of holiday meat, I think I would probably lean towards a ham. Which is funny because in sandwiches, I am the exact opposite. I'd usually avoid ham on like a sub. So we said, all right, well, no turkey, and then there's only 2 of us. So let's just kind of make the most of it. Let's pick what we want. But if we had like 7 ideas. We're like, okay, is this good? And then we were kind of like, okay, let's work our way back. What are some absolute must-haves? My absolute favorite Thanksgiving dish is baked mac and cheese. It's one of those dishes where like most of the time I don't want baked mac and cheese. But on a holiday, I fucking bake that shit. Put a shit ton of butter in there. And I want that butter to be boiling on top. I want it to be greasy and gross and make me want to sleep. So that was my personal kind of, not demand, but I'm not going to budge on making this. My wife's was mashed potatoes. So we made mashed potatoes, of course. We had milk bread, Japanese milk bread rolls that my wife made that were amazing. And then we had sweet potato casserole. That was fucking delicious, and honestly, I think the all-star of the evening. We ate I grew up, and I think a lot of this has to do with growing up in Dallas. So we grew up eating Thanksgiving at like 2, and the whole point is so you can eat early enough so you don't miss the Cowboys game. For those who don't follow sports ball, the Dallas Cowboys is a professional football team, and they traditionally, with the Detroit Lions, not always against each other, but traditionally them and the Detroit Lions always played on Thanksgiving. So, we always would eat real quick, and then I did the turkey trot, which is a little like run. I haven't done it in a long time. But it's a kind of a race, but more just something to do, something to burn some calories before going out and eating those calories back, and then eating those calories again later in the day. And then my mom would cook while my brother and my dad and I would my brother and my dad and I would go run, and we'd get home around noon. So always a fun time. Except for the time that I did it and I walked it in cowboy boots the day before Black Friday working retail, and that was a fucking nightmare. I had shin splints like no other. I just realized I have the exact same keyboard and wire in front of me. Hell yeah, dude. There should be plastic tabs for the stabs, I think. Oh, shit. Oh, where do you put these? Fuck. This is gonna really throw my time off. What the fuck do you do with these? I've never seen these. Love the Chewbacca Artisan. Thank you. Thank you. That was done by Captamaniacs. He's an EU artisan maker. I saw him. I reached out and I was like, I have to have these. And we actually did a big like artisan swap. Instead of toothpicks. What the fuck do you use toothpicks for? Oh shit. What am I doing? Got my peach tray. They go on the underside so the stabs don't pop out. Oh, well, these are fucking in there, and that's something you can do after, so I'm not gonna mess around with that. Because that appears to be something you can apply post-build. So I will let you handle that. All right, so we've got our specific filmed 90-gram space bar. Oh, what am I doing? I'm losing time. Gotta heat this shit up quick. Should be ready by the time I am actually ready to solder. Because I gotta test some stabs first. Got to get these stabs in, but yeah. So, and then we started Thanksgiving a few years ago. My wife made this delicious cheese ball. So it's you take cream cheese and sharp white cheddar, and mix that shit up with cranberries. And then you cover it in toasted pecans, and then you just spread it on some crackers while you're making the rest of your food. And it's amazing. So we had that. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, spacebar's a little slow, but that could be the actual switch needs to kind of be worked out some. And I bent the pin for the spacebar. I also bent that pin. Holy shit, 2 bent pins. Not gonna feel good about that one. Although we're making a pretty good pace, so I'm not super worried. So, and then Ate that with just like some club crackers and some wheat rounds. It's good to have an appetizer while you're cooking because like you're cooking all this delicious food, but it's like, oh, this is gonna take like 5 hours to get everything done. And then a lot of people kind of tend to forget, like, you have other meals that you need to eat that day, especially if you're a like an actual Thanksgiving dinner type of person. So because like we had breakfast and that was another thing, and that, you know, I've heard like Langlandia told me that they always make cinnamon rolls, and I was like, oh shit, that's kind of a like, now I want to do that next year. But we had that, that was like, I was told that like the night before. I was like, that's a bit late. Like a cinnamon rolls, like homemade cinnamon rolls are a process. My wife makes amazing cinnamon rolls. So, but that's like a process. So I was like, okay, well next year that's gonna go, because we made desserts the night before, so we wouldn't have to be making. We made desserts Wednesday afternoon. Of course, you can't have Thanksgiving without desserts. So we had sweet potato pie. Pretty standard. That's my wife's favorite pie to make for Thanksgiving. And then we made a pumpkin tiramisu, which was heavenly. The pumpkin tiramisu had, the ladyfingers were dipped in a cold brew bourbon mix, and then lots of pumpkin flavoring, pumpkin spices. With the, well, it's not marzipan because that's not at all what it is. Mascarpone. The fuck is wrong with this? I have problems with that. So, just a delightful, starchy Thanksgiving. So growing up, you know, the mac and cheese was always. I'm gonna rant about something. What up, Keeb Noob? While timing ourselves, I'm trying to see if I can build this in under an hour. I might, based on my pacing, I could probably get this under 45 minutes. So growing up, the big ones, we always had sweet potato casserole. The one we had yesterday, we did not do what a lot of people know as you cover it in marshmallows, which is basically just having dessert early. That's what we did growing up. And then yesterday we covered it with a layer of some buttered brown sugar and pecans, and that was really fucking good. And we, but we always had that. We had just like frozen rolls. Of course, turkey. And quick rant, alright? So, growing up, my dad, the first thing he would do when he'd take the turkey out, he would fucking take all of the skin off of the legs. And I am a dark meat fan. Dark meat is my favorite in terms of a turkey. I did not lube these switches. I lube the stabs. Now, I could probably confidently do this build in under 30 minutes if I didn't have to lube stabs either. But the yeah, my dad would take all the skin off the turkey and toss it. Be like, it's not good for you. And so this is what always baffles me. I'm like, there's like literally a pound of butter in the mac and cheese. we're eating gravy, which is just eating milk and flour and butter. Like, we're having bread. We're having mashed potatoes, which have like a pound of butter in them. The turkey is honestly one of the healthiest things as long as you didn't deep fry it. And the skin of the turkey, by far, not the least healthy thing that you're eating that day. So like maybe like, oh, you're trying to cut down, but like, really? If you're trying to cut down, then axe one of the dishes. But it was one of the only times that my parents would actually like make, like before I got to be in my teen years, my late teens, my parents never made green beans like fresh green beans. They always made like canned green beans, but for Thanksgiving they would make fresh green beans, and I'd fucking eat that shit up. I love fresh green beans. But what sucked was it was the double-edged sword, because my parents essentially lied to me and said, oh, well, you like those green beans? Then I don't want to hear you complain about the other green beans. And I'm like, there's a huge fucking difference between canned green beans and fresh green beans. And honestly, how fucking dare you? Alright. We got 4 bent pens and 4 spare switches. They are not exactly like, I don't know. My parents and food, that's a whole thing, especially my dad and food. But last year I had Thanksgiving with at my brother's place, and my brother smoked turkey. It was fucking delicious. And I keep bending a pen on this fucking tab. God damn. Literally my brother pulls the turkey out and my dad walks over and he picks up the knife and I am fucking staring him down because I know exactly what he's doing. Right when my brother brought the turkey in, my eyes were fucking on him. I was like, oh man, what is happening? Am I getting terrible? Why am I so shit right now? Holy fuck. It's fine over here, but up here it's terrible. What the fuck is happening? Hold on. Getting terrible on this camera, but timing. Alright. So my dad goes over and tries to fucking he starts cutting the skin off and I'm like, whoa, 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 hold on. Hold the fuck on. And he goes, what? I'm trying to take the skin off. It's not good. And I said, no. Because one, if you're smoking a fucking turkey, guess where the smoke flavor is? In the fucking skin. And two, this is not your goddamn turkey. And so I looked at my brother and I said, hey man, are you going to let him take the skin off the turkey? And my dad's like, fine. I'm like, you don't have to eat. This is what I don't get. I'm like, you can take the skin off of yours, but why do you have to fucking control what everybody else is? And I'm going to probably stop talking about my daddy issues because getting heated. I shouldn't operate hot metals. But yeah, the mac and cheese was fucking lit. We ate so much, and then we were just kind of like, because, I mean, we literally just ate like 4 different types of starches. And then we went and fucking passed out for like an hour last night. But yeah, I'm still baffled that I'm like, you're trying to take the fucking flavor of the smoke right off. What the hell? But yeah, the coma, the Thanksgiving coma always slaps. Because then you get up and you're like, all right, sweet dessert time. Also, we low-key cooked enough food for like 8 people, so we will be having Thanksgiving for lunch today. We will also be having Thanksgiving for dinner. And we might be having Thanksgiving for lunch tomorrow as well. After eating, I think we had more than a gallon of mashed potatoes. Twas bananas. I'm about to DoorDash $20 of Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. There you go. Follow your dreams. If I was your DoorDash driver, I'd be like, fuck yeah. So I did DoorDash for like 8 months. And I think the weirdest... Because you never know, right? It might be for a group of people. So, like, most of the time, you look at the order and whatever, like... But the weirdest one was... I picked up, like, an absurd amount of chicken for a very small apartment. It was like $130 worth of chicken. I'm like, I assume that, like, I just hope. Oh, that's a bent pin. 2 bent pins still. Jesus Christ. My assumption is that person was like going somewhere and needed to take that. But at that point, why not like deliver it? But maybe what they were doing is they were ordering it and they were gonna like put it in their own bins and be like, yo. Or maybe they're just like, I want fried chicken for the next foreseeable future. And I don't want to worry about having to order it multiple times, so why not order like 50, like it was like $130. And the weirdest part, and which is what was like kind of weird, was it was like 10 in the morning. I'm like, this is so much chicken at 10 in the morning. Alright, where's that one that I missed? That one I'm gonna have to desolder it. Fuck the timing. I just tried to put the switch backwards. I'm smart. "28 minutes. Damn, can't stop focusing on that stopwatch. Yeah. I think right now I know I can finish it in an hour. I think the real challenge is 45 minutes, but I think the even realer challenge would be if the stabs are already lubed, can I do it in less than 30? Alright. Soldering's done in 29 minutes. Let's see how she works. We're good. See if camera, what's up? Hey, my camera got fixed. All right, sweet. I am trying to build a keyboard as fast as I possibly can. And I am under 30 minutes and I have completed soldering. Best part of Bacca60 polycarb, in my opinion, is the side tabs. They are there to reinforce the structural integrity of the sides, which is something a lot of polycarbonate boards have problems with. So like I had a Singa polycarb and it was a fine board. I wound up selling it mainly because I just didn't use it enough and I wanted to sell it for some other things. And but the sides always kind of bugged me because they would bow and move and it was awkward. And Blind actually was the one that came up with the idea for it. So we're doing GMK Ursa because it was ready. But yeah, Blind was the one that came up with it, and I could not be happier that he was the one that did it, or that he came up with that idea, because they're just, you run into so many issues. It can look bad, and it can creak. It can move and make noises. So that add-on, it just, when you put, like, honestly, when you grab this board, for those who have owned it, it feels really good in the hand. Like it feels super well put together. And I'm not saying that as, like, obviously, yes, I'm a little bit, you know, I'm a little, I can't really be truly, what's the word I'm looking for? Impartial, because, you know, I have to, it's my board, but, like, honestly, it just, I remember when I first finished it and I kind of picked it up and I was messing with it in my hand, I was like, damn, this feels like really fucking good. Like, it just feels like a really well, solid built board structurally. And I've had nothing but compliments from what I've heard. But yeah, as I am wrapping up, this build, after this we're going to go through some Black Friday deals. One in particular that I think is an amazing deal that I hope, I don't even know if it's still up. And stop. 33 minutes 41 seconds. Boom. I bet without bent pins I could have done it in 30. I bet without bent pins, without this little debacle, without my camera, I think in a perfect world I could do it under 30. Boom. Boom. Is that a world record? Maybe. Not an officially recognized one, but pretty happy with this. Yeah, it's interesting board case. Yeah. So this is the Bacca60 CF Caner, but the person that I'm building this for dyed it orange. So yeah, look at that. 3341.85. I challenge someone to beat it. Bright ass orange. Not the keycaps I think would best complement the board. But there it is. Challenge. Yeah, Keep Noob, take the challenge. You have an extra plate. I'll lay out the rules for everyone another time. Skadada would be banger. That's what I was thinking. And honestly, I was sitting there racking my brain going, what the fuck is the name of that board? Skadada would look really freaking nice on this. Because I was thinking about putting, what's it called? Nines, because it's nines and Skadada are the same gray. So I was thinking about putting nines on it. And then I realized it was already on a board, and I was like, I don't want to. I have like 8 minutes before I stream, and I have like 15 things to do. Build. You mean the build that I completed in 33 minutes and 41 seconds? Peter Poppins. We challenged ourselves to try and do it under an hour, and I almost did it in under 30 minutes. Dolch, Oblivion, or Beige. I think Dolch is the choice there. Let's get a sound test. These stabs are good. These stabs are... Whew. These stabs are good. This board feels great. I'm excited to send this over. GMK Kaiju, yeah. That's another one. What is some other orange? If Forge made it, Forge would have been nice. A lot of beige sets would look good. So like you said, beige PBT. So, all right. So this is U4T's 63.5 gram springs, except for the space bar, which is a 90 gram spring. The space bar is lubed with 206 grade 2. With BDZ on the wires, and 205 grade 0 on the 2U stabs with BDZ on the wires. I don't actually know what the switches are lubed with. My assumption is 3203, maybe 3204. Bleached with the black Modite kit. There you go. So this is a polycarbonate case, the Bacca60. So I have one desk mat here on top of an IKEA countertop desk recording through in RE20. So here is a sound test. That spacebar though. Whew. Whew. Dude, that spacebar sounds lit. Sounds like a woodpecker. It does. It feels and sounds great. Fucking try that shit. Megan, try that. Try that spacebar. It's fucking lit. She agrees. And she's picky about her space-bars. Very nice spacebar be popping. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. I'm going to be using this today. Heavier spacebar always wins. Yeah. And, I mean, with the 206, it fucking stays in place. So I'm going to use this today. This is an ugly-ass board currently with Ursa. You know, Nathan, I love you, but I didn't do anything for this. This build. So, you know what we're going to do now is we are going to pull up some websites, see what people are selling. Because I haven't really been paying attention to any of the sales. I haven't like really thought about, and there's not much I've been like, ooh, I want this. Ooh, I want this. So we're just gonna pull up a bunch of different sites and look through them. So let's go to screen share. Spacebar is currently not 100%, so there we go. So Black Friday sale, let's see what they've got. They've got lots of cool desk mats. Ooh, that Sierra Sunrise is lit. Okay, never mind, I might do some Black Friday shopping. Yo, oh, and it's like pixely. I don't know if I feel about the pixel. Still looks good. Got the whale with someone sleeping. The all yeah desk mat. Rainbow Blast. Sketched. All desk mats 20% off. Look at this. Look at this. This is adorable. If you want to get some desk mats, these are featured at 30% off. These are 20% off. Taro beans, octopus, like the pastel clouds. The corn is good. 15% off for corn keycaps, $67.99. That's a steal because you get your split backspace support with that. And black on white, $51. Excellent shit. So I'm going to go through our sponsors and then we'll go through some other websites. 10% off of the deep sea caps, 10% off storage, 10% off switches. You don't see switches go on sale that much. These are honestly one of my favorite linears. So if you're looking to try a new linear, I would highly recommend these. 10% off lubes. Man, huge sale by Kinetic Lab, so go check that out. I don't know if 3D Cubes is actually doing a Black Friday sale, but she's been busy. So Omnitype Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. So if you spend $50 or more, you get a free mystery item somewhere between $15 and $185. She's doing Cyber Monday. Okay, so Cyber Monday. So that's cool. I mean, hell, $185, that sounds like a base kit. So, you know, if you want to pick up a couple bags, these are some in-stock stuff. A couple cases. I think these are excellent cases. I have multiple. Dan Shizzle, thank you for the raid. 13. We're going through some Black Friday deals. I just built this keyboard. I timed myself. I wanted to see how fast I could build it, and built it in 33 minutes. So, start to finish, including lubing stabs, not including lubing switches. But lots of cool desk mats on Omnitype. Get some koozies. Order like 20 koozies. So excellent stuff. And then again, if you spend $50, which is pretty easy, you grab yourself, you know, what, $15 desk mat, a mecha bag, a desk mat, grab a couple koozies, boom, $50 and you get something free. So, yeah, 33 minutes with lubing switches, it would not work. So, but yeah, Omnitype, there you go. There's your, and then don't forget to use mexondeck.omnitype.com because that will help us out too. With you can grab that link right there, mexondeck.omnitype.com. Project keyboards. We don't see anything here, but maybe Cyber Monday. We've got Canon keys. Ooh, they've got wrist rest now. Shit, I didn't even know that. Click the banner. We got the season. View the rotating collection here. Special edition when keyless. These are sold out, unfortunately. That looks lit though. Too late. These look awesome. I want one of these. I might get one of these. These are fucking lit. Alright. Some stuff sold out, but the navy switches, if you like kind of a lighter tactile but still sounds really fucking good, navy switches are solid. And they look to be half off right now, so go grab those. And it's going to be more things happening, so keep up with Canon Keys, see how everything goes on that. Novel Keys, we are not sponsored by Novel Keys, but it looks like we've got some limited stock stuff. GMK Hammerhead, I'd be surprised if they still had bait. Now they do. 185, so not really a sale there, but the option to buy an in-stock kit. And honestly, this set looks amazing. Know anywhere to good Black Friday sales for good linear switches? Yes. Yes, I do. Kinetic Labs right here. 10% off for hippos. Right here. Kinetic Labs. You know what? Here. We'll just grab that link. kineticlabs.store/mexondeck. Just grab that link. Garlic bread. Helps us out, helps me out, helps Eric out. Grab some hippos. They're very, very good. They have an Oompa Loompa stem or a what is it? Ultra high polyurethane something. UHMWEs. Wipes. Ultra high molecular something polyurethane. NK house stabs are 50% off. I've grabbed a few sets since I'm low on stabs, hoping they're fine. I think they need some tuning, but they're fine. Man, my camera's doing that thing again. Alright. This 24 might not be the play. But that's fine. We'll survive. But yeah, this Hammerhead's an excellent set. But yeah, we've got some cool stuff here. So Black Friday. This I'm curious to know if like KVD fans has something. KVD lights round 3. Yeah, I'm not seeing much, but regardless, there's some great stuff. Check out Canon Keys, Omnitype. Kinetic Labs, I think, might be the place to hit, though. Kinetic Labs is, in my opinion, the best Black Friday sale right now. Man, this camera is rough. What the heck? What is happening? We're going to go to desk main, because at least this camera is working like it's supposed to. So again, here is the build. I want to thank, sorry if anyone was hoping for a much longer stream, but one, I'm trying to enjoy the rest of my weekend off. Let's look up if anybody's doing any builds right now. I am not seeing any. Well, then we are just going to raid someone rando. Let's find a video game. Here, ooh, food and drink. Let's see if somebody's making something delish. Gotta raid that person that's got like 2 viewers, 3 viewers. Cooking tiramisu. Here we go. Lady Sunshine. I don't know who this person is, but we're gonna raid them. So guys, thank you for joining me. in this awesome Friday, this awesome Black Friday. Thank you for witnessing. I have a witness that I did this in like 30 seconds. Sorry for the face camera. I tried something. It was a good stream to try on, honestly, because at the end of the day, this camera is what matters more. So sorry about that. We decided, Eric and I have been talking about just making some slight changes, some slight tweaks here and there. But thank you guys for joining. Check out Lady Sunshine making a tiramisu. Let's hit them with a lot. Let's try and get everyone in there. We got 2 viewers right now. Let's see if we can get all 40 of us in here to make this woman's morning. You know what? Stay around for a sec too, because we could learn something. Anyway, thank you guys very much. Yeah, get your horns ready. Let's have some fun.